127th birth anniversary of 𝐍𝐸𝐻𝐸 Irabot widely observed. Chief Minister N. Biren assures befitting action to guilty security personnel for excessive force on students. Thousands of 𝐷𝐸𝐻𝐸 warriors vowed to save Manipur, offer tribute to martyrs. And month-long Manipur Territorial Month observance organized by Irabot Celebration Committee and Sumang Lila Council concludes. Hello Kurumjeri, this is Northeast Window and you're watching English News with me, Jessie THIYAM. Now the news in detail. The 127th birth anniversary of the only people's leader of Manipur, known as Jananeta 𝐍𝐸𝐻𝐸 Irabot, was observed widely in and outside Manipur today. Manipuris across the globe paid respect by offering floral tributes at the statue and portrait of the revolutionary leader. The state-level function organized by the state government was held at Thangmaiban Lilasing Khongnangkhong in Imphal West District. Chief Minister N. Biren, Transport Minister Kashim Vashum, MLA Leshio Kaishing, Chief Secretary Dr. Vinit Joshi, Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh, DGP Rajiv Singh, top police and civil officials and BJP leaders attended the solemn function. The other ministers and MLAs did not attend the function as they have flown to Delhi to attend a meeting with youth of Manipur. Offering a floral tribute at the statue of 𝐍𝐸𝐻𝐸 Irabot led by Chief Minister N. Biren marked the observance. Speaking to media persons after the offering of floral tribute, Chief Minister N. Biren stressed the need for people of the state to remain calm and come together by remembering the sacrificial spirit of 𝐍𝐸𝐻𝐸 Irabot to protect the state. Stating that he condemns the atrocities meted out to the students, injuring many during the peace protest in the past few days. Biren said that investigation has already begun and reiterated that actions will be taken against security personnel whosoever is found guilty.
Jananeta ina khangnaraba maraibak ningba adu mayamna sacrifice magi leibak sigi damakta magi jati gi damakta kathokpa ngamkhiba dungba thauba sigam famna khoi ngasi sadanjali katpa lakpani adubu honorable MLA sing kari kari ayamba mapanda thabak chanagibana khoi ngasi ja aina ayamba state function sing asi puruga khoi honorable minister amane honorable MLA ni humma khoi praja mayam yobiraga kalle numisida ina manipur gi praja punamakta hoji oiriba manipur gi phibam sidaida pungning phathana phajana amatta oina punsilaga yengnaba singdagi leibak si kandaba yade pukchel tingna samanana bhap tanadaba punamak haminaraga wari saraga bhap taminaraga manipur gi punba saktam adu ekoi punna nusi jana leminabagi phibam sida chetba wasaga mangasi go numista gi lomina si haibsa apil tawjere angang singda dugumba tawbudu ai uba khanda I am really shocked ai khudakta ai honorable minister kharaga ai hospital singda person in person loini yanghale unale adagi koi ahan bagi oina koi paisa khara khara sing yang ya pire aduga da hospital sing jo hairiba aduga changba kidoba daka lebe sing go koi loini yangani sarkarna aduga in case karigumba kitang henjanna sokpa khoppa leiraga mapan gumba ne koi masat patarga su ekoi purga government loina tawni haidana ai madugi pawa mai honorable minister tharga hanganjare aduga hujiki du dai leiramiba ka henba singdo madu inquiry tawri athubada ai mai involved dorumba singdo am ngai taba haidare yengbada ngai taba adu ai ndi soina pihan gani tamasi yam thuna ai pung natraga numit makti tharoi yam thuna hoji development yam lai yam athu matam da mara le basing sabchana faraga da ni pina na bodo akoi hoji nahanagi civil director hoji imphal da leiri nam session tawgiri thank you
Arambai Tengol, a Meitei socio-cultural organization, today offered tributes to martyrs of the ethnic violence in Manipur triggered by Chin-Kuki-Zo terrorists since May 3rd at Thangmaiban Athletics Union, Thao Ground, on the occasion of 127th birth anniversary of Lamyanba Hizam Irabot. The Arambai Tengol warriors offered floral tributes to portraits of the martyrs and also observed a 2-minute silence in honor of the departed souls. Kabui brethren also took part in offering tribute to the brave hearts of the occasion. Thousands of members of Arambai Tengol from across the valley of Manipur marched till Thao to take part in the observance. Speaking on the occasion, one of its leaders appealed to all to be prepared to protect the state at all times, adding, "Who will save the motherland, the community, if we don't? Let's always respect and remember the brave hearts who happily laid down their lives for the motherland," he exhorted. After the ceremony at Thao Ground, thousands of Arambai warriors marched to Kangla via Nagamapal Road and BT Road. They entered Kangla from its western gate and took oath in unison in front of the shrine of Lining Thosana Mahi to protect Manipur's unity and integrity. Irabot Celebration Committee and Shumang Lila Council jointly organized the month-long Manipur Territorial Integrity Month on the occasion of 127th birth anniversary of Jananeta Hizam Irabot at Iboyaima, Shumang Lila, Sanglen today. Speaking on the occasion, President of Irabot Celebration Committee, Dr. Moirangthem Nara, compared the current turmoil in Manipur to that of the movement towards the creation of Purvanchal Pradesh. It is due to the then movement against destruction of Manipuri culture, language and traditions carried out by Jananeta Hizam Irabot that Manipur is flourishing. When the present government remains in the doldrums, only people's movement can ensure protection of territorial integrity of Manipur. Dr. Nara also expressed the need of emulating Irabot's ideals of uniting as one.
Ordinary man Lai Munda, Olopam, Pupang Sudri Olopa, Magi Punsigi struggle Kayada, Manabu Kunai Yawakal, Mean and Meep Otaba, Samaj Shida, Lol Dharma Jati, Kena Kaya, Legidunasu, Punanum Si Channel, Minaketa, principle of the Magi Punsigi. Aingi Yangasu, Samaji Chanapatabi Yangasu. We talk with Yabakarito the Gesi, a Kanba, Prajan, Kanba Miduga, Prajago, Unanu Habu, a deputy, MLA Mantri, a Prime Minister of Unasia de Egumba, Ladyba, State Key, BJP, BJP government, Central BJP, the Mumming from Tario City. Moi double engine in Yampungum Day, double engine Kaido Ragesi, Chup Chap like here, while like here, Hamada, Alum Mantri, Charum, Lakan, Lakocha Managa. I don't know. Other Sigi Porsi Lali, constitutional oide, Aina Yadaba, Amasu, Towning Butota was Hason Laitaba, Lepa Magichanalun to do. It is time for us to unite together.
Taking a tough stand against those trying to break the integrity of Manipur, United Committee Manipur, UCM, reiterated that it will teach a lesson to any community that tries to break the integrity of the state. Speaking on the sidelines of a Langbal Heshoi Thaba ritual held at Kekrupa today, President of UCM 𝐶𝐲 further said a lesson needs to be taught to those challenging the integrity of Manipur like in the past. The atrocities carried out upon protesting students by security forces has added fuel to the fire in the ongoing turmoil. 𝐶𝐲 strongly condemned these acts by the security forces. He also appealed to the relevant authority to carry out a thorough demarcation of the remaining 70-kilometer Manipur-Myanmar border and complete the fencing. He also said the ministers and MLAs must resign on their own if they are not able to perform their duties.
Langban Thana Lapada, New Time Pana, Hawaii, Ponta, Miyamna, like from Len Haina Kuno, Pata, Mashi, Hayley, 𝐶𝐸𝐻 Katuna, like with the fishing of Pamita, Adiba, Hayley, 𝐶𝐸𝐻 Kacheri, like Longo Shemi, who won a Pompiduna, like with the fishing. Longaya Pana, they never be the Kachavani, Oji, Tuiba. Manipur Yamdam Achibu, 𝐂𝐈 Haina, Hawaii, Pontaki, Production, Kacheriba, 𝐁𝐫𝐻 Hayley, putting much from Viraga, I don't wish him to one from Viraga, I do like the issue in our around Ocean Haina. I don't wish him to make
Almost 5 months into the war, Kuki terrorist attacks on Meitei villages continue unabated. Armed Kuki militants opened indiscriminate fire last night around 8 p.m. from 3 Kuki-dominated Kanglatombi areas at the Meitei villages in Imphal West District bordering Kangpokpi. Although there were no injuries reported in the firing, approximately 40 Meitei families of Kanglatombi Bazar Bot Lekai have shifted to safer locations. According to reports received from the spot, these Kuki terrorists opened fire from Pongyang, Gamshifai and Warpan villages. Residents of Kangla-Tombi are shocked at the inaction of BSF personnel stationed at Kangla-Tombi. They did not fire a single bullet at the Kuki terrorists. A few Meiteis who have moved to safer locations last night have returned to their homes. However, they are not at peace. Affected Meiteis have appealed to the government to look into the matter at the earliest. Jananeta Hizam Irabot Birthday Celebration Committee also observed the 127th birth anniversary of Lamyanba Hizam Irabot at Manipur Dramatic Union Hall, High School Police Lane today. Among others, the observance was also attended by former Speaker Irengbam Hemochandra, former Ministers Dr. Nimai Chan Luang, Samuel Jendai Kamay, 𝐂𝐲𝐈𝐬, Chairman of JHIB Celebration Committee, Sarat Salam, and CPI leader Dr. Moirangthem Nara. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Nimai Chan Luang said Jananeta Hizam Irabot is not only a leader of Manipur but also the entire nation. Hizam Irabot was a leader who worked towards protecting the integrity of Manipur.
Neta Irabot mayam na khangnaba Jananeta Irabot ki mapok numiki celebration amma sida Manipur akoigi MDU gi hall pangthokpa sida saruk yaba lagjabani Jananeta Irabot mayam na khangbire mahak se Manipur khaktagi natte bharot apumbagi oina achauba neta ama ni haina lojai Jananeta Irabot ki wakhallon Manipur kanba Manipur gi apunba sakam sagalaga Manipur se sida nattaba anti-social activities mayam muthatna bhona badugumba achobane ta amani mahaki mafamda koina ngasi ikai kumdaba uchari.
Former Speaker Irengbam Hemochandra said Jananeta Hizam Irabot continues to inspire the current generation. He sacrificed his powerful chair for the betterment of farmers in the state.
Handaki celebration handaki Jananeta gi mapok kumon palon tawbo matamasi akoi gi Manipur gi itihas ta akoi gi Manipur gi history da yamna nungai taba tangkak amadi oiba yamna ngasi tang kunthani aji loire haina lobu yai hayeng dagi di anoba tha ama lakadorobani aduna October gi tang ahum dadi tha manga chap chana pharkadorba me gi tang ahum dagi haugiba dongna nungai gidaba Manipur da ongta thokidaba thokdo wathok adigi misi lansi thokiba mayam ase akoi yam wa tangkak amada leiba akoi masi crisis ki yamna waraba matam even chahi taret khuntakpagi waba dumaina akoi si yamna tangu leita daba mikap mirang khol na thallaba adugumba samaj ama oibagi wari si sanaregi marak sida ngasi aihakna Jananeta Irabot ki adugumba mathauna leiraba kathokhiba magi maringjen mathauna ado maduna akoi punamaki maira oibidana maduna akoi guiding torch oibidana madugi spirit adubu akoi ningsingjari.
The 127th Jananeta Hizam Irabot birth anniversary was also observed at Irabot Complex Babukpara, Jiribam, organized by Jananeta Irabot Memorial Trust. Mayra Paibis, CSOs, students, Arambay Tengol, and people of Jiribam paid floral tributes to late Hizam Irabot at a simple ceremony. Vice President of Jananeta Hizam Irabot Memorial Trust, 𝐾𝐲 said people will light lamps at night. Finance Secretary of Jananeta Hizam Irabot Memorial Trust, Tongbram Sanjit, said the event is observed on a small scale unlike previous occasions due to the current turmoil in the state.
Ngasi ingkunda isingani-ga sukna bulumdoy hangjanumi September ke tang kunsa Jananeta Hizam Irabot ki samaga kuntaret suba mapok pulung kumon akoi di Jiribam gi jimet Jananeta Hizam Irabot Memorial Trust sinjan aljabani adubu sahi kuding gi akoi se program se saw tokjabani adubu handak ki sidi leba ki girang sigam maram mujuna adum kat mayam jiri praja Mayra Paibi Sata Sangstan mayam pulak tawraga oina tawdare adubu huren nunggang wayam sida jiri gi praja mayam na di Sata Sangstan Mayra Paibi club maile naba dai kunaga matichar sida nunggang su gasigi nunggang su Mayra kapi bela pina bagi tawta Jananeta Hizam Irabot Memorial Trust ki magai deki loluk mening sinjari.
Kairak United Development Association observed the 127th birth anniversary of Langyanba Hizam Irabot at Yawabung Kaitel Sang, Kairak today. The observance was also attended by Pradhan of Kairak Gram Panchayat, Ilangbam Ongbi Santi Lema, President of Kuda Leitang Them Chandra Kumar, and President of Kairak Apunbam Mera Paibi El Binoshaki as main dignitaries. Warapa Family and Theatre Mirror Imphal jointly observed the 8th-month death anniversary of renowned theatre director Padma Shri Naba Warapa at his residence at Halbam Marak 𝐂𝐲𝐸𝐻 today. Secretary of Theatre Center Manipur K.H. Ranbir, Director of Manipur Theatre Academy Sarungbam Biren, and social worker L. Tarpon attended the observance as main dignitaries. Speakers at the event spoke about the vital role played by Naba Warapa in the field of theatre and plays. Naba Warapa wanted to preserve cultural art forms for the future generation. Floral tributes were offered at the portrait of Padma Shri Naba Warapa. Attendees also observed a minute silence in respect to those who lost their lives in the current turmoil. Students and teachers of Tambalnu Memorial Higher Secondary School at Yaripok 𝐷𝐷 staged a sit-in against the killing of students Hizam Lintoingambi and Fizam Hemanjit allegedly by Kuki terrorists and use of excessive force on students by Central Force and State Police during protests yesterday. Taking part in the sit-in held at 𝐷𝐷 Pukri Achauba Mapal Community Hall, a girl student demanded justice for Hemanjit and Lintoingambi. Expressing condemnation at police atrocities on students during protest against the death of the two innocent adolescents, she said a student of Tambalnu Memorial Higher Secondary School named Loitongbam Kisham is currently undergoing treatment at Shiza hospitals after he was fired upon by security forces at point blank, while many others were injured. Warning that the protest will only intensify if the voices of the students are not heard. She drew the attention of the authorities concerned to look into the same. Various placards were displayed and slogans were chanted during the protest.
Really, I'm going to about the Central Force, State Force, the Territorial, Yamaka, Minushi, Amatayao, the Tong, or Dubu, Yaning, the Pongo to the Chinjavani, Togo, the Quiggy, School, Asita Gitam, Quiggy brother, Kishan, Hojo, the Masita Hospital, Yam, the Uruguay, like the lady. Asumna, the one from the Sata Satising, I am a swoop to the lady. Masida, Apoina, Asum, Yen, the lady, Matokadi, Apoina, Sata Satri, Amoina, Ihaitam Bagi. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯗ ꯐꯪꯉꯤꯕ ꯍꯛ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯥꯡꯍꯟꯕ ꯆꯞ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯩꯕ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯤꯅꯣꯕ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯑꯣꯟꯖꯟꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯁꯣꯛꯍꯜꯂꯤꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯊꯧꯁꯤꯗ ꯇꯥꯗꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯤ
The last day for returning or exchanging 2,000 rupee denomination banknote is today. According to Reserve Bank of India (RBI), from October 1st, 2023, the 2,000 rupee currency note will cease to have its value and will be just another piece of paper. This comes months after the central bank announced that the 2,000 rupee denomination banknotes would be taken out of circulation. Notably, the RBI started printing the 2,000 rupee note in November 2016 after Prime Minister Narendra Modi scrapped high-value 1,000 and 500 rupee notes overnight. According to RBI, the 2,000 rupee currency note will remain legal tender even after the September 30 deadline. However, they will not be accepted for transactions. After today, the notes can only be exchanged with the RBI. Therefore, Today marks the final opportunity for people to exchange or deposit Rs 2,000 notes at their respective banks without any specific limit. A non-account holder could also exchange the banknotes up to a limit of 20,000 rupee at a time at any bank branch. However, it is important to note that the usual KYC, Know Your Customer requirements and other legal deposit norms will still be applicable. In a significant milestone for Jammu and Kashmir under the Swachh Bharat mission, all of its 6,650 villages have been declared open defecation-free plus model. This achievement is a significant milestone as it goes beyond constructing and use of toilets towards cleanliness by managing grey water and solid waste in each village. The Union Territory has declared all its 6,650 villages across 285 blocks in 20 districts as open defecation-free ODF plus model. JK Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha said the achievement underlines coordinated efforts of all to improve the quality of life for citizens. Under the guidance of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, 100% JK villages have achieved the ODF plus status in model category under Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin Phase 2. This achievement underlines coordinated efforts of all to improve the quality of life for citizens, Mr. Sinha said in a post on X. The Indian High Commissioner to the UK, Vikram Doraiswamy, was stopped from entering a Gurudwara in Scotland by Khalistani extremists. The incident comes amid a row over Canada accusing India of involvement in the killing of terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar. According to a purported video going viral on social media, a pro-Khalistan activist was seen blocking Mr. Doraiswamy from entering the Glasgow Gurudwara on Albert Drive. The video shows two men near the High Commissioner's car in the parking area. One of them is seen attempting to open the car door, which has been locked from the inside. The High Commissioner's car then leaves the Gurudwara premises. Indian High Commissioner was invited by the Gurudwara Managing Committee. A longer version of purported video shows the Khalistani extremists threatening the Gurudwara Managing Committee staff as well. There is no immediate reaction from the Indian government. As it is related to the security of the High Commissioner, sources say that a police complaint has been filed. Dangerous flash flooding engulfed parts of New York City on Friday as relentless rainfall continued throughout the night, prompting officials to declare a state of emergency amid fears of potential fatalities. The torrential downpour set a record for rainfall in the city, overwhelming the sewer system and sending floodwaters surging through streets, basements, schools, subways, and vehicles in the nation's most populous metropolis. Startling videos depicted the rapid and aggressive rise of water, catching some commuters off guard during Friday morning's rush hour. The National Weather Service (NWS) issued flash flood warnings for approximately 8.5 million people in the New York City area. The city's concrete and pavement exacerbated the flooding, as overwhelmed sewers struggled to drain the rainwater effectively during the sustained and heavy downpours. In Brooklyn, several subway lines had to be closed due to the flooding. Videos from various locations in New York showcased partially submerged cars and gridlocked traffic, with major roads submerged underwater, causing alarm on social media and highlighting the severe conditions in the city. In an unfortunate news, we have Mirabai Chanu. Ace Indian lifter Mirabai Chanu's Asian Games campaign ended in heartbreak as the Olympic medalist fell on her back to injure herself, finishing fourth in the women's 49 kg event in Hangzhou today. Mirabai, who was under pressure after a disappointing snatch outing, went for a 117 kg clean and jerk lift, which would have won her the bronze, but failed to clear it twice. In her final attempt, she fell flat on her back and had to be lifted off the stage. She left the waiting arena limping. In the snatch section, she could only lift 83 kg and failed twice in her attempt for 86 kg. In the last snatch, she failed to rise from a squat position and fell forward while the bar fell at her back. 6 lifters lodged a better snatch than her. And before we end, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. 127th birth anniversary of Lamyan Bahism Irabot widely observed. Chief Minister N. Biren assures befitting action to guilty security personnel for excessive force on students. Thousands of Arambay Tengo warriors vow to save Manipur, offer tribute to martyrs. And a month-long Manipur Territorial Month observance organized by Irabot Celebration Committee and Sumang Lila Council concludes. And that's all we have for now. But for more news updates, keep watching Northeast Window.